All right. This is a random test. Um, Random test. Somebody comes in here. I'm trying to see if I can pull comments up. Also, giveaway 1,000 subscriber giveaway is going to be there. Harley Quinn. Yeah, I was watching Batman Statue Collector. That was a snafu. And found out that streaming directly from YouTube seems like it may give you a more clear picture, but we trying to figure out something. So I'm going live. I see the mic information underneath. This is a lot different from StreamYard. I see I got somebody in here, a couple people in here. I want you guys to type a comment. I'm trying to figure out a way that if I were to just um, do live streaming directly from YouTube without using StreamYard, is it crispier as far as the quality? Because I was watching Batman Statue Collector, and when he came back live directly on YouTube, it looked a lot clearer than StreamYard. I mean, a lot clearer. Like I got these little emoji things here, and I can type directly into chat. But I wonder if somebody typed, could I bring that chat up on the screen? I guess I can pin a message, but I don't know who's here with me. That's the thing. Um, it's hard to see. But anyway, I'm giving away that Harley Quinn versus Batman diorama set, statue set for the 1,000 subscriber giveaway show. So I'll be announcing it, so you'll get a notification. So you have to be there on that live show, and it'll probably be like the will type of thing to do that giveaway, and it'll be some more giveaways as well, like gift cards and things of that nature to celebrate 1,000 subs. So I'm looking at this, and there are limitations. There are limitations when you go live directly from YouTube, uh, as opposed to using like StreamYard or another streaming service. But I don't know. I'm trying this out, and there's really no way for me to pull comments on the screen, but it does look pretty clear. For anybody who's watching, if you could type something, uh, if you can, I can see it. I can start a poll directly here. Instead of having to log into YouTube separately, I can start a poll directly from here. Let me see. Yep, I can just do that. But as far as like pulling up people's comments, that'd be pretty hard there. So just one vote. Type something in the comment section. Whoever's out here. I know it's just random, only a few people, but I want to see if you type something. Is there any way I can pull it up on the screen? I know there's some software from an OBS studio where you can kind of do this. Paulie's Hideout. So I see and hear you loud and clear. Loud and more clear than usual. Wow. That's weird, man. So Paulie, you probably was watching Batman Statue Collector tonight. And I agree, it does look a lot more quality, but you don't have the features. Like I can pin your comment, but it'll pop up only on the side, right? But I can't put your comment on the screen. So I'm gonna figure this out because if I'm paying for a service from StreamYard, I want to get that HD quality like I'm getting right here. If I spent the money on the equipment. I have a Sony camera. I'm not using like a webcam. I'm using a Sony cam as a webcam, and it's a 4K camera. So I think YouTube gives you 1080p. Now, StreamYard says if you pay for the service, it gives you 1080p. But a lot of times when I'm on here with the panel, if they're not paying for that same service, they're not all going to come in as clear as I am. When I do StreamYard, I notice that some of their cameras are more grainy or whatnot. It's not giving everybody the same quality benefits. And StreamYard, if you're paying for the service, it's kind of expensive every month. You can use a free version, but the free version is like, man, like four something. It's not even 720p. I think it's the lowest quality you can possibly get. So I'm gonna play around with some other streaming services. I hope it wasn't my fault. I was on the show trying to tell Chris how he can use his phone, and you can tap it into a stream and use that as a camera, because like an iPhone or Android is a lot clearer than a lot of the webcams. And I typed in a message, "Be careful," and it was too late because I know that I've done that before, and I have a moderator on my StreamYard, and he ended our show before because it's like the buttons are at the bottom, so you have one that says leave and then one that says end. So you gotta be careful because I've done it before, like maybe once or twice, and then my uncle did it before. What's going on, man? So I just did something random and I'm testing streaming directly from YouTube. Now I do direct streams from YouTube when I'm like out and about and like say I'm doing a toy hunt and I just want to go random and I have my phone in my hand and I just go live instead of going through StreamYard. This looks a lot clearer. It just looks clean. And from what Paulie said, uh he hears me loud and clear and more clear than the usual shows. So that's a problem for me. That is a problem for me because I pay for the highest quality that I can possibly get from StreamYard. And if I'm not getting that, then I got a problem. I have a problem, man. So I want to figure this out, man. Um who can I have some options like live chat replay, who can comment on here and I can click a box, live reactions, which is like these little hearts and stuff on the side. Um, yeah, you can add a trailer to it and all of that, but you can't pull comments up on the screen. Like I can see you guys' comments, but when I tap it, it doesn't do anything. Like I can pin, yeah, I can like pin a comment, I can replace it, and it'll put it at the top, like your vision, you saying, "Hey everyone." But it's weird, man. So I think either YouTube need to step up or StreamYard need to step up. Now, StreamYard gives you a lot of features because, like, you can do the banners, you can do, the banners to scroll across, and it's got all these neat features. But if it's reducing the quality of the sound and the video, then that's a problem for me because I pay for the 1080p version, and I don't know how it conveys all the time with everybody that's on the panel, and I don't even know if I can do a panel when I go live directly from YouTube. So there's benefits to it when you use StreamYard. But as far as crisp, clean video quality, I think you're getting more of a direct feed straight from your camera straight to YouTube because I think StreamYard is like a buffer in between, and I think there's even lag time because if you ever watched StreamYard and you had your phone in your hand, it's not it's definitely lag time on it. So I want to figure it out, man, because I like to give you the best. Like I think any of us who are streaming or doing videos, we want to give you the best quality that we possibly can. Nobody wants to watch you on a potato where it looks like you on a potato. You know, I even saw a show the other day, and it was Mr. X, and he was streaming with Jim Mint, and Jim Mint was coming in clean, and somebody commented that Mr. X looked like he was on a potato. So Mr. X don't care about all that. But he was like, whatever, help me do better then. So he had a great reply to that. But all of us, I think, want to give you the most high HD quality as possible, right? So when I was watching Chris tonight, there was a snafu. And then when he came back, he came directly from YouTube. And I'm like, wow, this looks miles better. Like your HD quality looks nearly 4K, and then we could see the statues behind him because he unboxed the skin ivy, and you can see a lot more of the details even from the distance that he was sitting. And I'm like, man, let me go on here and play around with this. Let me go and play around with this. So it's definitely more of a high quality feed when you stream directly from YouTube, but StreamYard gives you a lot more options. So for the people in the chat, I can see your chats. What other streaming services? What other streaming services are out there that you can use that may give you a better HD quality and sound quality experience, right? Which one? Like I can pin comments. That's about all I can do with this, but I can't get them on the screen. That's what I wish you can do. And I'm wondering why YouTube, it's like they don't have that, right? Um, 4 people voted, and everybody's saying I look clear. Everybody, literally everybody voted in this poll said I look more clear, and that's a problem for me because I pay for StreamYard. I pay for the 1080p, and sometimes when I'm on StreamYard and I wave my hand with my camera, every now and then I get that ghosting because I do a test run before I get on, and the test run and backstage to me always looks a little bit more clear than when we actually go live. You know, you said it's difficult, especially when you have guests. Yeah, can you have guests on YouTube live without having StreamYard? And what other streaming services are out there? Because StreamYard right now is like the king, before I even went out here to stream, the first thing I typed in, how to do streaming shows. And StreamYard is the first thing to pop up. Think Media is one of the big YouTube channels that they they kind of talk about the tech that you use for YouTube and how to make quality videos. And they actually, I think they have a sponsorship with StreamYard. But so StreamYard is the king. But like I said, I was watching Batman Statue Collector, and his stream got ended. I'm gonna say partially because of me, because I was telling him how he can use his camera on his phone and get close up while he's on the live and never have to remove that other camera. Because I use 2 cameras for unboxings, one to be on me and one to be on the thing. But I used to use my iPhone. You just don't give access to the mic. You may hear the echo, but they won't. And iPhones and Androids give you clear sound, but you have to be careful not to hit end stream, which I've done before in the past. But when he came back, like I said, when he came back, you saw his it seemed like he had a wider viewing angle. It seemed like he bought a brand new camera in between coming back. It's like, hold on, wait a minute. And it looked a lot cleaner. So that kind of sucks, man, because you want to get the best quality. So I don't know, man. Maybe we need to, let me see what Casual just said. You can't with YouTube, that I know of. OBS Studio has a setup. Yeah, yeah. I was looking at something on YouTube about OB. I actually got OBS Studio open up in my browser because I was looking at that. Has a setup for it, but you have to configure it. It's a ton to set up. It's pretty nice, but you have to play around with it a ton. So yeah, so StreamYard is doing all the work for you. StreamYard makes it very easy. But I was looking at that OBS setup where somebody was saying that you on YouTube also you can, it'll be more clear. You'll get that crispiness like we're getting right now. And this is less personable because it's harder for me to read it from here. So I'm pinning the comments so I can pull them up and I can read them. So it makes it more difficult for me to read as opposed to me putting it on the screen where it's in a big bubble. Yeah, you said truth. You rather have the video be clear and just read the comments, or have someone else read it. True, like man, because this is a for you guys or for anybody cares. Quality crisp video. Because if I'm doing an unboxing, I definitely want to do it. You know, I want to do it. Where you pop it out and it's clean. You know what I mean? Instead of grainy. Because if you're not paying for the 1080p from StreamYard, you're definitely not gonna get the greatest quality, man. I need to do my unboxings like this. Okay. Well, I mean, you know what? A mistake happened tonight, but Chris was, I think he was kind of almost finished, but it turned into an opportunity. And that's why I wanted to go live, because it turned into an opportunity for the community to have a better option, maybe. Because uh I guess when you unboxing, do you really need to pull up every comment? Because you're not, if you're focusing on the unboxing, you probably should be focusing on that, because sometimes we can break things, you know what I mean? And we don't want to break things on the unboxing. And then if I'm unboxing and giving you guys more of a crispy live view, then that may be a better option, man. But StreamYard is extremely easy to use. It is. It's very self-explanatory. Let me see something. I think all of these are working though. You guys are getting the Hall of Fame. And now, the starting lineup for your Chicago Bulls. Coming in at point guard, BJ Armstrong. And the man in the middle, Bill Cartwright. Remember that? And then when Mike used to come in. And a guard, 6'6", from North Carolina, Michael Jordan. I had a great childhood. I had a great childhood, man, with the Bulls. It was awesome. Yeah. So I don't know, man. It looks more crisp. Everybody, I seen how many people voted. I know not a lot of people not here, but out of all the people who voted, they said it looks. I'm cleaner. So man, wow. But then you gotta, how will you do your intros and your outros and your countdowns and all that good stuff? YouTube is not giving you a lot of options. You know, and I think it's time for YouTube to step up. you know like maybe if it should come, if you're paying for YouTube Premium, it should come in your package where you have all these streaming tools. you know so yeah, use the tablet for the chat, correct, but I still can't highlight comments because I mean, I essentially, I could pull my phone out right here. Got my phone, right? and I can go to YouTube. All right, and I'm gonna go to my channel right now, and I see that I'm live. Oh wow, I'm looking at myself. Definitely crispier. Definitely crispier. And I could type in here. Absolutely. Yeah, that does look crispy, man. That does. You said 60% more clear. Wow, y'all saying fatal in 8K. Wow. It's that much more clear? That's crazy. Dang, man. I guess you got to give up something to gain something. You got to give up something. Let me see. And like you said, yeah, I can use this to type. I can just pause the video so it won't distract me, and I can still see all the comments, and I can type right from my phone if I want to. That's crazy. Or I can still type from here, but I can see everything close to me because I do wear glasses, y'all. For I'm nearsighted, and I got a what they call that, astigmatism in my left eye. It's not real bad, but I should be wearing glasses, when I like driving and stuff like that, or when I'm in a classroom and I need to look at a board. I'm pretty good. I think some of it was related to blood pressure though. At one point, it was that much. Although that new what's that new camera that just came out? It's real crispy. And it follows you. Um, I think it's called a DJN or something like that. Our statue collector just got one. Uh, it's a DJI. The DJI camera looks really good, and you can use it. It's like a GoPro, but I think it's gonna probably put GoPro out of business. Um, GoPro gives you more of a fisheye look. The spawn even look better. Wow, wow, man. Yeah, Casual got it. Okay, Casual got one, and I think the DJI 3 is the one that just came out. And for vlogging, something like that is cool. But I'm gonna be honest, like since we on cameras, right? How much are you spending? Because me and Art have had these conversations, right? And they have some cameras. So the one thing about this game, and Barb takes really good pictures. She takes really good pictures. So I have a conversation with her one time about how many megapixels do you need, and how much do you actually need. So Art was saying it's good to have a camera that can do 4K at least 60 frames per second. Now the one that I got, it can do 4K at 30 frames per second. So if you want to get that good slow mo, but how necessary is that for us? Like if you're doing wedding photography and videos and you do it professionally, maybe you should be spending three, four, and $5,000 on the camera. But is that necessary for us? As YouTubers to be spending that kind of money on a camera? I don't know. So the camera that I got with the lens was 800 bucks. And the thing about that Sony ZV-10, it hasn't really gone down in price and it's been out for about 2 years. And it seems like the best of both worlds because it's like a 24 megapixel camera, right? Megapixels are more for like if you want to blow up a picture and make a big poster out of it or something like that, or like a picture like this big behind me. However, megapixels do not correlate to posting pictures on Instagram and Facebook. It's not going to take that much because I've had photos where I can zoom in a lot, but once I post them on Facebook or Instagram, I can't even zoom as close. So, how much money you spending on the camera? There's got to be a sweet spot, and I thought the camera that I bought was in that sweet spot range, and it's still kind of expensive, to be honest with you. So, like 800 bucks. It's 24 megapixels, but it's like it's more towards video, but it's for bloggers, so I can take decent video with it. It does do 4K. and I can do continuous shooting at 1080p. I can get 60 frames per second, and with this with the gimbal, I can get rid of a lot of the I can get rid of a lot of the shake. So this is the gimbal that I have for my camera, and my camera is white. I had two of them, and I sold one on eBay, and I regret it. But this is the gimbal. It's a Crane M3. I haven't even really got the chance to use it, man. This stuff is a lot. So I don't know if I can have guests. I don't know if I can have guests. Like, how do I send an invite to this? We should try it now. Can anybody request to come in on this live? Can anybody request to come in on this live to see if I can have a guest? Anybody. I don't even care who, you know. Can I add somebody to this live right now? How would I do that? Okay. It's telling me that I did something where I could put pop out. Uh yeah. Let me go back to the stream. Can anybody get on here? So it's even better than it normally is. Okay, so do I just copy the link at the top and then put it in the chat and somebody can come in? I'm copying this link. Can anybody just come in right here and see how that works? Let's test it. That's an actual link, or is that going to take you? Because this says studio, so I don't know. Uh, it'll be interesting how you do a live stream. It didn't work. Okay. Yeah, so we need to figure that out, man. As a community, can we get around using StreamYard and save some money if we want to go 4K? You know, that's what it says. Live streaming isn't available right now. Okay. Well, I don't know, but the equipment that I use, I think it's the sweet spot because 24 megapixels is plenty enough. When you trying to get a camera that is 61 megapixels for photos, you're gonna lose something in the video realm. These cameras are very rarely gonna give you hybrid. So you see some people they have a camera that is strictly for video, and then they have another cameras that's strictly for taking photos. And now you're spending 7 grand on two high quality cameras. If you want to get the best of both world hybrid camera, you're spending about 7 to 8 grand. Like I think it's Sony Alpha 9 III just is about to drop. And that one is going to be about 6 grand for one camera. I don't think it's necessary, but if you rich and you got that money, then by all means. But if you want to have the best of all worlds, and you want to vlog and you want something you can put on here, those cameras, those full frame cameras get a little heavier. So are you gonna be walking around a con with this in your hand? This they won't even go on this gimbal. You'll have to get a bigger gimbal that can support more weight. I think I'm in the sweet spot. I think I'm good. I think the pictures that I post that I take with my camera are good enough. Yeah. So maybe you can't add people. Maybe we can research that. Maybe we can research that. I'm researching it. I'm researching. Add someone. Oh, they got a button that say go live together. Okay. From invite a co-streamer, choosing options for your guests. So it says from your phone, open up your YouTube app. From the bottom, tap create plus go live together. Okay, so I guess that's in like the YouTube studio. I don't know, man. Open YouTube app from the bottom, tap create, go live together. Okay, the create button is that plus at the bottom. And then you press live and oh yeah, yeah. It's in bottom. You can invite a guest. It sure is. It's right there. It's saying invite guests and then go live together. So let me see in this live. I don't know if I can do it. Let me go to settings. But it's saying you could do it. Uh, but I guess you got to start it together. Man, I'm willing to end this stream just to invite somebody to see how it works. Cause I wonder how you do it. Um, this is cool. Let me see. Let me see. Uh, boom, boom, boom. Done. Next. Copy a link. Not live yet. Waiting for a guest to join. So then you got to put a guest in there, and then I think it'll be live like one person on top of the other. So I'll show you what it looks like on my screen. And I think one person to be here and one person to be here. So it'll look like it'll probably look something like Instagram. Let me see. I'm gonna go to YouTube. Who out there? Your vision is out there. Let me see. I don't think I sent you a link in Facebook, and let's see what happens if he pops up on here. If you still here, man, playing around, yeah, messing around on here, man, and seeing how you can get this done. What's up, man? Oh, well, so I'm on this regular YouTube, not StreamYard, and I just wanted to see how this goes. And I'm told that I look more clear now. I'm told I look more clear, but I can't highlight comments. All right, so there you go. Um, you see that? So if I haven't gone live yet, but this is how I would add somebody right there. And you see your vision right here. So if we were to go live together, this is how we would come in. So I'm not gonna end this stream, but I'm showing you that if more than one person, so if I sent this out, I wonder if multiple people, it'll be in blocks like this. But if you pull it up on the big screen, it should be better. But if I go live with him now on here, it's gonna end the stream right here. But I'm just showing you example because that's your vision. You send him a link or whoever you want to come in a link, and boom, we right here. You see how that work? But it's more clear on here. Yep, that's interesting. Say again. Yeah, on the phone it don't look as clear. Well, I don't know. See, I got your vision right there, but all right, I'm gonna end that. I'm gonna end that. But so that's how you do it. So we figured that part out. So you send your link out when you're gonna go live, and then they can come in. So I don't know how it'll look on a full screen. So I'm gonna test that out with some guys and see how it looks. Yeah, yeah. I know you jumped off, but I thank you for helping me test that out. So you'll press that you're gonna go live, but before you actually go live, you send out your the link right then and there. And you can always do it just like with StreamYard, you can set it up. You can do it on you can do it on the computer too. You can do it on the computer. I just didn't want to end this stream to do it, but I believe you can. On your computer. You just have to go now. The other thing would be how would we want to like if we wanted to show pictures, how would we do that? Well, I think on the phone it looks similar to IG. Because when I'm live on my phone, it's vertical. When I'm live on, I mean, yeah, when I'm live on my phone, it's vertical. When I'm live on here on the computer, it's horizontal. So I'm pretty sure we can try this and see if we can save some money. But will we be able to load pictures? That's the next move. Can we load pictures? Um, we have to figure that out because we love to load our pictures. But there's got to be some tools out there, man. Yeah, and unboxing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I'm gonna probably do, man, for unboxings instead of using StreamYard. Because once you get to a certain amount of videos on StreamYard, you got to start deleting them off of there in their storage. But YouTube is unlimited. This stuff stays there forever. They gotta have a a storage database that's larger than anything in the world because your YouTube videos are there forever. But man, I just came to test some stuff out. 8 people voted and said I'm clear. 100% people said I'm clear. Um, yeah, appreciate y'all for joining real quick. Trial and error trying to figure these things out to see if we have better options out here to stream. And it was pretty cool to see how clear it looks, man. And I'm gonna go back and look at the video and see how clear it was. But I can look at my computer and tell that I'm coming in a lot more crispier. So I'm taking advantage of everything that I have. StreamYard has to, it I guess it's uploading to two different areas. So it's coming from StreamYard. There's some lag time, and then it goes to YouTube, and it's probably losing some of the quality in that process, both in visual and sound, visually and in sound. So yeah. So that was it for today, man. I just wanted to test it out. Thanks for helping me test it out. And until next time, man, yeah, I'll holler at you guys. All right. Peace out. Now, how do you end it? Okay, there you go at the bottom. All right. Peace out, y'all.